press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome back to the video classes. In the previous class we discussed about the common name and the IUPAC name of few members of different class of organic compounds. We considered alkenes, alkynes and also haloalkanes or the alkyl halides. Let us move on to the next class of organic compounds. So, let us start with part 23 of organic chemistry, basic principles and techniques. So, let us move on to the fourth one. Fourth one here is alcohols. Alcohols. So, general representation of alcohols is ROH. This is the general representation. General representation means while writing the reactions, general reactions in organic chemistry, so we can use this formula for alcohols, ROH, and where R is alkyl group. It is always a alkyl group. We cannot give hydrogen here, only alkyl group. Then what is the general formula? So, general formula of alcohol series. General formula of alcohol series is CnH2n plus 1 OH. So, this is the general formula of alcohol series. N starts from 1, 2, 3, etc. So, number of carbon atoms starts from 1. So, because the first member containing 1 carbon atom. So, this is general representation and this is general formula as it forms a homologous series. Now, let us move on to the members of this alcohol series. So, I can write the 3 columns here. Molecular formula, formula of the compound, formula, and common name and IUPAC name. So, formula, and here it comes common name of the compound and the IUPAC name. IUPAC name. So, in the common name, first we have to write the name of the alkyl group. Name of the alkyl group followed by a word alcohol, and hence the name will be alkyl alcohol. Alkyl alcohol. I will repeat. First you have to write the name of the alkyl group and then followed by the word alcohol, and thus the common name of alcohols will be alkyl alcohols. Alkyl alcohols. And what about the IUPAC name? In IUPAC name, alkane. Alkane is the, alk is the root word, ane is the primary suffix, and as we know that secondary suffix for alcohols is, what is the secondary suffix? Secondary suffix of alcohol series is OL. OL is the secondary suffix. Therefore, the terminal E of the ANE is replaced by OL. Then the name becomes alkanols. Alkanols. Okay. So, alkane plus ANE plus OL. So, while adding OL to the ANE, we need to drop the terminal E of ANE. Then it becomes alkanols. So, let me give the examples for this. So, the first member of the series will be CH3OH. Second one. So, write the alkyl groups, different alkyl groups here. CH3, CH2OH. Third one, CH3, CH2, CH2OH. Fourth one, CH3, CH, CH3OH. Fifth one, CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So, writing common name is very simple. Methyl group is attached to OH, and hence the name is methyl alcohol. Hence the name is methyl alcohol, and hence the name is methyl alcohol. Then one carbon atom is present here, therefore meth is the root word, ane is the primary suffix, ol is the secondary suffix. Then the compound name will be methanol, methanol. So meth is for one carbon, this is root word, and ane is the primary suffix as the carbon chain is straight and also containing a single bond, and ol is the secondary suffix. While adding to the secondary suffix to the primary suffix, you need to drop the terminal a, and thus it becomes methanol. Methanol is the IUPAC name. Okay, now move on to the second compound. So ethyl group. So the alkyl group is ethyl group, therefore it is ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol is the common name. What is the IUPAC name? 2 carbon atoms are there. For 2 carbon atoms, the root word will be eth, and there is a single bond between the carbon atom, therefore it is ethane, and ol is the secondary suffix, and hence the name will be ethanol. Ethanol is the IUPAC name of the given compound. And third one, what is the alkyl group here? CH3, CH2, CH2. Propyl group. And in propyl group, the carbon chain is straight. Therefore, it is N-propyl. So, name of the alkyl group is N-propyl. N-propyl alcohol. N-propyl alcohol. And what about the IUPAC name? So, 1, 2, 3. To the first carbon, OH group is attached. Therefore, the root word will be propane 1-ol. So, propane 1-ol. So, propane 1-ol. So, propane 1-ol. You can ignore the locant 1, and hence you can write it as propanol. Propanol is the IUPAC name of N-propyl alcohol. Now, what is this alkyl group? CH3, CH branch CH3. Then 3 carbon atoms are there, but this is branched here, and hence the name of the alkyl group is isopropyl alcohol. So, isopropyl alcohol. Very important, isopropyl alcohol. Now you select a carbon chain and give the number 1, 2, 3. Propane. At the second carbon you have OH group, and therefore the position of the OH group will be on the second carbon. Therefore propane 2-ol. So propane 2-ol. Propane 2-ol. So propane 2-ol is the IUPAC name. Even you can write it as 2-propanol. 2-propanol is the IUPAC name. So propane 2-ol or 2-propanol. So since there is no ene or the ine, there is no double or the triple bonds are there, you can shift the locant of the secondary suffix before the root word. ಯಾವಾಗ locant of secondary suffix na before the root word shift ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ only when there is no ene or the ine. Ene ಮತ್ತೆ ine ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ again we need to give the position of double and a triple bond. So when there is no locants of primary suffix, you can shift the locants of the secondary suffix before the root word. Hence you can also write it as 2-propanol. 2-propanol is the IUPAC name of isopropyl alcohol. What is the IUPAC name of isopropyl alcohol? And you have to write 2-propanol or propane 2-ol. Now look at this carbon chain. What is this carbon chain? So alkyl group 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atoms are there, and hence the name of the alkyl group will be butyl. Since the carbon chain is straight, it is N-butyl alcohol. N-butyl alcohol. So the name will be N-butyl alcohol. N-butyl alcohol is the common name. And what about the IUPAC name? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So to the first carbon there is a OH group is attached, functional group is attached. Hence you can write it as butane 1-ol. Butane 1-ol. Since the locant is 1, you can write it as butanol. You can write it as butanol. Butanol is the IUPAC name of N-butyl alcohol. So write down the compounds, molecular formula, common name and the IUPAC name. Simultaneously note down the compounds. Okay. Now let us move on to the next member. Next one will be let me give a sixth one. Sixth one, CH3, CH3, CH2OH. Seventh one, CH3, CHOH, CH2, CH3. Eighth one, CH3, CCH3, CH3OH, CH3OH. Okay, last one, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. Okay, now, so let me give the common name first. What is this alkyl group which containing 4 carbon atoms? Hence the common name of alkyl group is butyl, but the carbon chain is branched and hence it is isobutyl, and the word alcohol. Name of the alkyl group followed by the word alcohol, then it becomes the common name isobutyl alcohol. Now select this carbon chain. This is the selected carbon chain containing maximum of 3 carbon atoms. Give the locants 1, 2, 3. So at the second carbon we have a prefix, that is substituent group. What is the substituent group? Methyl group. On second carbon we have a methyl group. Therefore 2-methyl is the prefix. Prop, N is the root word and the primary suffix because there are 3 carbon atoms, prop, and the carbon atoms are joined by a single bond and hence the primary suffix is ANE. And what is the secondary suffix? OL. Then the name will be 2-methyl, propane, 1-ol. So this is the IUPAC name. Instead of this you can also write it as propanol. So 2-methyl propanol. What is the IUPAC name of isobutyl alcohol? The IUPAC name of isobutyl alcohol is 2-methyl propanol. Or the question will be like this: what is the IUPAC name of isobutyl alcohol? Then it will be 2-methyl propanol. And what is the common name of 2-methyl propanol? So common name of 2-methyl propanol is isobutyl alcohol. Okay, now so look at the 7th one. Here also alkyl group containing 4 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the branch is at the secondary carbon. You know that this is secondary carbon, correct? So when it is secondary carbon, why it is secondary carbon? Because it is bonded to 2 other carbon atoms. So this is secondary carbon. To the secondary carbon the OH group is attached and hence the name of the alkyl group will be secondary butyl and followed by the word alcohol, and hence the name will be secondary butyl alcohol. Secondary butyl alcohol is the IUPAC name of the common name of the compound 7. Okay, now give the IUPAC name, select the carbon chain. This is the selected carbon chain. We need to give the number from left to right to give the preference for functional group, and it is 1, 2, 3 and 4. And remember here OH group may be present at the terminal position or at the non-terminal position. So this is not a either terminal or the non-terminal functional group. It can present at the terminal position or also at the non-terminal position. Therefore butane, at the second carbon we have alcohol group, therefore butane 2-ol. So butane 2-ol is the IUPAC name of secondary butyl alcohol, secondary butyl alcohol. And you know that this is primary alcohol. Why it is primary? Because OH group is attached to primary carbon. What is this carbon? Primary. Why it is primary carbon? Because this carbon is bonded to only one carbon. So when a carbon is bonded to one other carbon, then the carbon is called primary carbon. When a carbon atom is attached to two other carbon atoms, then it is called secondary. So here it is primary because this carbon is bonded to one other carbon, therefore it is primary. To the primary carbon OH group is attached, therefore it is a primary alcohol. Now look at here, this is secondary carbon. So this is secondary carbon. Why this is secondary carbon? Because it is bonded to two other carbon atoms. So OH group is attached to the secondary carbon and hence it is a secondary alcohol. So isobutyl alcohol is a primary alcohol. Secondary butyl alcohol is a secondary alcohol because OH group is attached to the secondary carbon. Now look at here, the eighth one. There are four carbon atoms in a alkyl group, CH3, 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 C. Correct? But the vacant bond is at the tertiary carbon because this carbon is tertiary. This carbon is tertiary. Why it is tertiary? Because this carbon is bonded to three carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. When a carbon atom is bonded to three other carbon atoms, then the carbon is called tertiary carbon. So OH group is attached to the tertiary carbon and hence the alcohol is tertiary alcohol. So we can classify the alcohols into primary, secondary and tertiary. So this is primary and this is secondary and this is tertiary because here the OH group is attached to primary carbon, here the OH group is attached to secondary carbon and here the OH group is attached to tertiary carbon. Hence you can classify it into primary, secondary and the tertiary. Now give the common name. This is tertiary butyl. So the carbon, when an alkyl group containing at least one tertiary carbon, then you can name it as tertiary. Correct? So the prefix will be tertiary butyl alcohol. So name of the alkyl group is tertiary butyl alcohol. So you can also write it as secondary butyl alcohol. Na? So you can also name or write it as 2 degree. Similarly, you can write this as 3 degree butyl alcohol. 3 degree butyl alcohol. Now, what about the IUPAC name? Select the straight chain which must containing a maximum number of carbon atom. So we can select this carbon chain now. This is carbon 1, 2 and 3. You can select this carbon 1, 2, 3. So on the second carbon we have methyl group. This becomes substituent and on the second carbon we have OH group. Therefore, what is the root word? Root word gives the number of carbon atoms in a parent chain. Here the parent chain containing 3 carbon atoms and hence the root word is probe. But in a probe on the second carbon we have a prefix, that is substituent. What is the substituent prefix for this substituent? Methyl group. On the second carbon we have methyl group. Therefore 2-methyl propane 2-al. 2-methyl propane 2-al. That is the IUPAC name of tertiary butyl alcohol. This is very, very important. So 2-methyl propane 2-al. 2-methyl propane 2-al is the IUPAC name of tertiary butyl alcohol. Okay, now move on to the next one. So alkyl group containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 carbon atoms are there and this is the selected carbon chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the name of the alkyl group which containing 5 carbon atoms? So you can name it as pentyl. Correct? Pentyl is the common name for the alkyl group containing 5 carbon atoms. Pentyl. So pentyl is also called valeric. Here, so pentyl alcohol we can name. So because it is pentyl alcohol. Why it is pentyl alcohol? Because there are 5 carbon atoms in the alkyl group and the carbon chain is straight, therefore it is N-pentyl alcohol. But N-pentyl alcohol is also called valeric. We can also name it as, another name is valeric alcohol. Valeric alcohol. So whenever a compound containing 5 carbon, then you can name it as valeric derivative. So this is a derivative of alcohol, therefore it is called valeric alcohol. So N-pentyl alcohol is nothing but valeric alcohol. Now what is the IUPAC name? Pentane is the root word, and at the first carbon we have OH group, and hence the IUPAC name will be pentane 1-ol. So pentane 1-ol is the IUPAC name of valeric alcohol or the N-pentyl alcohol, normal pentyl alcohol. So you can also name it as pentanol. You can also name it as pentanol, as you can ignore the locant 1. So this is very important. When 5 carbon atoms are there in a alkyl group, you can name it as a derivative, valeric derivative, valeric alcohol, valeraldehyde, like that you can give the name, valeric acid, like you can give the name if there are 5 carbon atoms. When pentyl derivatives, if you move on, you can write isopentyl, secondary pentyl and tertiary pentyl, and even neopentyl. You can name neopentyl also. But so up to this pentyl, it is enough for you. So N-pentyl alcohol. So this is the common name and the IUPAC name of few members of alcohol series. Okay. Now let us move on to the next one. Fifth one. Let us consider fifth one. That are ethers. The next class of organic compounds will be ethers. What is the functional group of ethers? O. So the O is the functional group of ethers, where they are O is the functional group of ethers. Fifth one, it is ethers, correct, and the functional group is this. It is a non-terminal functional group. It must be between the 2 alkyl groups, and hence the general representation here is ROR dash. ROR dash is the general representation of ethers here. And what is the general formula? So general formula will be, general formula, 2 alkyl groups you have to write. What is the general formula for alkyl groups? CnH2n plus 1 O CnH2n plus 1. So this is the general formula of ethers. So depending on the nature of R and R dash here, so R and R dash must be alkyl groups. So R and R dash must be alkyl groups here. No hydrogen, only alkyl groups. R and R dash must be alkyl groups. So here there are 2 conditions. If R and R dash are same, then they are called simple ethers. Simple ethers. So if R and R dash are same, both the alkyl groups are same, then they are called simple ethers. And in the general formula, we need to give the number of carbon atoms here. N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. That gives the number of carbon atoms in a general formula. So simple ethers, for simple ethers, you can give the number of carbon atom. Value of N is same for both the sides. For example, if you give n is equal to 1, this becomes methyl, that is C1H3, correct? C1H3, that is CH3 and CH3. So both the alkyl groups will be methyl group. Then the ether becomes simple ether. So if R and R dash are different, so if R is not same as R dash, then they are called mixed ethers. What they are called? Mixed ethers. So if R and R dash are same, then they are called simple ethers. If R and R dash are different, then they are mixed ethers. So simple ethers alli value of n for both the side ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೇಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ, so you can give n is equal to 1 here and n is equal to 2 here. If you give n is equal to 1, methyl group ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. n is equal to 2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ethyl group ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ so the alkyl groups will be different and that ether will be mixed ether. Okay, now let us move on to the examples how to name this. In case of simple ethers, common name anta tagondaga, common names of simple ethers ROR dash. So this is a simple ether and here R and R dash same anta helidaga ROR anta baribodu. So this is the general formula of simple ethers. So you can write here like this, ROR, and here ROR dash. Okay, so this is the general representation. Then how to give the common name of simple ethers and the mixed ethers? When they are same, you can name it as dialkyl ether. So dialkyl ether. Name of this alkyl group, name of this alkyl group. Since both the alkyl groups are same, instead of writing alkyl ether, you can write dialkyl ether. Name of the two same alkyl group by taking the prefix di followed by the word ether, and that is the common name of simple ethers. If it is a mixed ether, R dash. If it is a mixed ether, then how to name? You have two different alkyl groups here and you have to arrange the names of the alkyl groups in a alphabetical order. So you have to arrange them in a alphabetical order and hence the name will be alkyl ether. So dialkyl ether is the common name of simple ethers. Alkyl ether is the common name of the mixed ether. Here you have to arrange the name of these two alkyl groups according to alphabetical order. For example, ಒಂದು methyl ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ethyl group ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have to arrange the name of the alkyl groups according to alphabetical order ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ethyl comes first. Ethyl, methyl, ether. So like that you have to arrange them in alphabetical order. So hagadre, what is the IUPAC name? IUPAC name will be ROR, simple ether bantu andre. So since both the alkyl groups are same, you have to take one of the alkyl groups along with the oxygen. You have to consider one of the alkyl group along with the oxygen. Then alkyl group oxygen becomes alkoxy alkane. So one of the alkyl groups you have to take along with the oxygen, then it will be alkyl group in the oxygen, then it will be alkoxy, and the remaining alkyl group you have to take it as a root word for the compound alkane. So name of the alkane means alkoxy substituted alkane. Then that is the IUPAC name of the simple ether, alkoxy alkane. Then how to name the mixed ethers? Mixed ether, if it is ROR dash. Here these two are different, correct, but the name is same, alkoxy alkane. So here alkoxy alkane. So sorry, alkoxy alkane is the IUPAC name of ethers. Simple ether ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡು alkyl group same ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ you can take any of the alkyl group along with the oxygen to name it as a alkoxy. ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪನ್ನು ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಟು ನೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಆಲ್ಕಾಕ್ಸಿ. ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಕಾಕ್ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ರೂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಕಾಕ್ಸಿ ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ನ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ while taking as a prefix alkoxy, you have to consider smaller alkyl group. You have to consider smaller alkyl group. You have to consider smaller alkyl group. I'll give the example here. CH3O C2H5. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಮೀಥೈಲ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಈಥೈಲ್. You know that which one is the smaller alkyl group? Methyl is the smaller alkyl group. What do you mean by smaller alkyl group? Alkyl group containing less number of carbon atoms. Clear? So alkyl group containing less number of carbon atoms are called smaller alkyl groups. So you have to consider smaller alkyl group along with the oxygen. Then it will be methyl and the oxygen, methoxy. Alkyl and oxygen, alkoxy. Methyl group and oxygen you have to consider. So this will be the prefix. ಇವಾಗ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Methyl oxygen methoxy. What is the root word? Root word ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 carbon atoms ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ethane. So methoxy methane. Methoxy methane. Methoxy methane is the IUPAC name. Sorry, methoxy ethane is the IUPAC name. Methoxy ethane is the IUPAC name. 3 carbon atoms ittu andre illi propane, 4 carbon atoms ittu andre butane. So like that you have to select the smaller alkyl group along with the oxygen in a mixed ethers as a prefix alkoxy. So prefix alkoxy ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಈಥರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ನ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ IUPAC ನೇಮ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್. Let us move on to the examples. Move on to the examples here. So the formula of the compound, and here I can write a common name and IUPAC name. So let me give the examples here. First one, CH3O CH3, and what is the common name I had to write here? Alkyl ether. Alkyl ether. Name of the 2 alkyl groups followed by the word ether. If it is simple, you can name it as dialkyl ether. If it is mixed ether, you have to arrange the name of the alkyl groups according to alphabetical order. And what about IUPAC name? Alkoxy alkane. Alkoxy alkane. Alkoxy alkanes. And here alkyl ethers. Okay, now take down the examples. Second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, I'll write it afterwards. So up to 4 ethers you can give the names. Now look at the alkyl groups on either sides. Both are methyl groups, therefore it is a simple ether. Both the alkyl groups are same, therefore it is a simple ether. And name of the 2 alkyl groups here, methyl and methyl, and hence the name will be dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. Okay, now take one of the methyl groups along with the oxygen, then it will be methoxy. Methyl and oxygen, methoxy, left with one more carbon in a alkyl group, hence the root word will be methane. So methoxy methane. What is the IUPAC name? Methoxy methane. Methoxy methane is the IUPAC name of dimethyl ether. Okay, now move on to the second one. One alkyl group is methyl, another one is ethyl. So it is an example for mixed ether. It is an example for mixed ether. Therefore, you have to arrange the name of these alkyl groups according to alphabetical order. So therefore, it will be ethyl, methyl, ether. What is the common name? Ethyl, methyl, ether. Ethyl, methyl, ether. So ethyl, methyl, ether. So alphabetical order. First letter of the name of the alkyl group you have to arrange. So ethyl, methyl, ether. Then what is the IUPAC name? Smaller alkyl group. Which is the smaller alkyl group here? Methyl. So you have to take that alkyl group along with the oxygen. Then it will be methoxy. Methoxy, left with the root word with a 2 carbon atom, then it will be ethane. So and hence the name is methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. Methoxyethane is the IUPAC name. Okay. Now move on to the third one. What are the alkyl groups on either sides of the alkyl group here? So on either sides of the ether group, 2 ethyl groups are there. Ethyl, ethyl, ether. Instead of writing ethyl, ethyl, ether, you can write it as diethyl ether. Diethyl ether. Since both the alkyl groups are same, you can take one of the alkyl group along with the oxygen. So ethyl, oxygen, ethoxy. Ethoxy, ethane. Root word is also ethane, and hence the IUPAC name is ethoxy ethane. Ethoxyethane. So since no locant is there in these ethers, because the carbon chain is not branched. Whenever the branching of the carbon chain takes place, definitely we will get the locant. Since here the carbon chain is not branched, we are not getting any locants here. So diethyl ether is the common name. Ethoxyethane is the IUPAC name. And what about this? Look at this alkyl group, N-propyl, and this is methyl, correct? Arrange them in alphabetical order. Methyl, N-propyl, ether. So this is methyl and this is N-propyl. So arrange them in alphabetical order. Methyl, N-propyl, ether. Why it is N-propyl? Because the carbon chain is straight. In a propyl group, the carbon chain is straight. Therefore, it is N-propyl. So methyl, N-propyl, ether. Now what is the IUPAC name? Out of propyl and methyl group is smaller. Therefore we have to take methyl group along with the oxygen. Then it will be methoxy. Methoxy, left with the root word with 3 carbon atoms. So whenever there are 3 carbon atoms are there, what is the name of the alkane? Propane. So then the name will be methoxypropane. Methoxypropane. Methoxypropane is the IUPAC name of methyl N-propyl ether. Now move on to the next compound, 5th one. Take down the 5th one here. Consider 5th one. So 5th one, CH3, CH3, OCH3, and 6th one, CH3, CH2, CH2, O, CH2, CH3. Okay. So let me give the name of these compounds. What is this alkyl group? Alkyl group containing 3 carbon atoms, but the chain is branched here because we have a vacant bond at the secondary carbon here. Therefore, the name of this alkyl group will be isopropyl. Correct? This is isopropyl and this is methyl. So arrange these two in alphabetical order. Since it starts from iso, as I said, in a name of the alkyl group, if we have any prefix like iso and neo, we need to consider it as a part of the fundamental name of the alkyl group. So therefore, we need to consider iso only I, the first letter I we need to consider while arranging them in alphabetical order. So therefore, isopropyl and methyl, if it comes, we need to consider the prefix iso for the part of fundamental name of the alkyl group, but we cannot consider secondary and tertiary, the prefixes like secondary and tertiary as a part of fundamental name of the alkyl group. And the secondary ಮತ್ತು tertiary ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು first letter of prefix ಅನ್ನು alphabetical order ಗೆ consider ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, but iso ಮತ್ತು neoನ consider ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So iso, it starts with the letter I, and then here methyl, so it starts with the letter M. So I comes first, therefore isopropyl methyl ether. Isopropyl methyl ether is the common name of this ether. Now select the carbon chain here. Since the carbon chain is branched, you have to select the longest continuous chain, 1, 2, 3. You can consider this chain. So 1, 2, 3, longest chain. To the second carbon we have a substituent. What is that substituent? Methyl group along with the oxygen. Then it will be methoxy. Methoxy group gets substituted on the second carbon atom of a parent chain. Then what is the name? 2-methoxy. On the second carbon we have methoxy group, 2-methoxypropane. So 2-methoxypropane. 2-methoxypropane. What is the IUPAC name of isopropyl methyl ether? The IUPAC name of isopropyl methyl ether will be 2-methoxypropane. Okay, so remember this name. Now ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಲೋಕೆಂಟ್ ಬಂತು, IUPAC ನೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋಕೆಂಟ್ ಬಂತು. ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you won't get a locant there. Now what about this? We have propyl group, N-propyl and a ethyl group. Arrange them in alphabetical order, propyl and ethyl. Ethyl comes first and then the propyl. Therefore, ethyl, N-propyl, ether. Ethyl, N-propyl, ether. And what about the IUPAC name? Since ethyl group is smaller, you have to take ethyl group along with the oxygen. Then the name will be ethoxypropane. Ethoxypropane. So here there is no locant because to the first carbon atom of a propane only the ethoxy group is attached. Therefore 1-ethoxypropane. You can ignore the locant one and hence the name will be ethoxypropane. Ethoxypropane. So that is the IUPAC name of ethyl N-propyl ether. So this is the class of organic compound where we have a functional group O, and it is a non-terminal functional group, and the class of the organic compound is nothing but the ethers. So they are classified as simple and mixed ethers depending on the nature of the alkyl groups. When they are same, then they are called simple ethers. When the alkyl groups are different, then they are called mixed ethers. Okay, so I'll give the next class of compounds in the next class. So note down these compounds separately and try to give common name and the IUPAC name by yourself once you watch the video class. ಈಗ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನು ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವೇ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವೇ IUPAC ನೇಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮನ್ನು ನೀವು ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ಹೇಗೆ ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವೇ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಮತ್ತು IUPAC ನೇಮ್ನ ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್, ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ನೀಡೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಬರೆದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.